Hi, welcome to my review of the Superman. Not this Superman for sure. Today we are reviewing James Gunn's Superman. This Superman is essentially a reboot of the franchise. In the last 10-15 years, we've had only two Superman, the movie and the TV series Superman. The Zack Snyder Superman series is officially old. The dark, slow, gritty Superman is now gone. He's been replaced with a new Superman, a more colorful, buoyant, and a comic one. It's just James Gunn's style. His previous movies like The Guardians of the Galaxy are vibrant to look at. Speaking of looks, the new Superman, David Corenswet, has a lot of legacy to hold because he's succeeding the Henry Cavill. I think the jaw structure is a major criteria to be a Superman. David Corenswet does a good job. The movie doesn't give him a lot of emotions or the intensity for the emotions. 70% of his screen time is just action episodes. Looked pretty, acted decent for the first time as a Superman, 3 stars. Superman's characterization in this movie is a little different from the previous movies. James Gunn tries to make him as human as possible. Superman gets anxious, nervous, and accepts his flaws. He even has a little monologue in the end telling us how human he is than everyone would expect. This is a slightly different take on the Superman compared to the Snyder's "do you bleed" kind of characterization. I guess DC wanted to reboot the franchise in every way possible. The other protagonist in this movie is James Gunn. I get excited for all his movies even though I'm not a great fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy series. I like his way of direction for 3 things. 1. He chooses to make the action episodes cool by playing a pop song in the background. 2. There is no dearth of colorful cinematography in his movies. And 3. The comedy that runs throughout the movie. Even in serious fights, the character crack jokes. He excels in all these departments in Superman 2. You know what to expect from a James Gunn movie and he delivers exactly that. Does he save the DC universe with this Superman? Maybe. It's definitely not as groundbreaking as the Iron Man that skyrocketed the entire Marvel universe. It's okay. Definitely getting some positive reviews. I'd give 3 stars for the direction. The other actors get decent screen time and decent characterization. Justice League with Green Lantern, Hawkeye and Mr. Terrific is introduced as Justice Gang. They all do a fairly decent job. No one goes over the top nor they sleepwalk. They get 3 stars for that. The actor who plays the villain in this movie, Nicholas Hoult, convinces that he's really a mad genius through his action. He's not new to the superhero genre. You would know him as the Beast from the X-Men series. He gets as much screen time as Superman does. He gets close to 4 stars. The CGI dog Krypto gets a 4 star too. All his scenes for fun to watch. The director uses this dog for important plot points, action episodes, comic relief, and also for emotional quotient. Just like John Wick loses his cool when his dog is killed, Superman also loves his dog. Apparently, this dog is total CGI, which is bonkers. Gets 4 stars. The VFX department has done a fabulous job that you wouldn't think for a second that this dog could be CG. They have done a fantastic job with the monsters. The villains look cool too. The action episodes is where they really shine. A Superman movie is VFX heavy, no doubt. And I must say their hard work paid off. 4 stars. Cinematography goes hand in hand with the VFX. Even after all these years of watching movies, you would still find new camera angles and tricks that makes it paisa vasool. Cinematographer Henry Abraham's previous work shows that he's not new to the superhero genre and how well he can work with the VFX team to generate awesome products. 4 stars. Like I said in the Jurassic World Rebirth review, we are at a point in VFX history where we cannot differentiate what is real and what is computer generated. And with AI tools like Runway ML and Google's Veo 3, it is going to get crazier. I'm going to make a few videos on them too. The music hasn't impressed me much except for a few places like songs in the action episodes. I don't think any music bit stood out and I don't even remember the Superman's theme, which is a sin. 2 stars. Next come the fun quotient. The fun in this film gets a big thumbs up from me. Be it the banter between the superheroes, the new technology, the dog, the cool action episodes. There is never a boring moment in this film. For that, I give it 4 stars. The climax of the film is a small letdown for me personally. I expected a grand climax, something that nails the landing and takes us by surprise, but it was a little predictable. It was just hero winning in the end with the help of a few of his friends and that's it. Gets 2 stars. Considering everything, I would give this movie a 7.9 on 10. Make sure you watch it in the biggest and the brightest screen possible to enjoy the awesome colors and graphics. By the way, let me know if you disagree with any of the points in the comment section. We'll discuss. Subscribe if you are into such technically heavy reviews. See you at the next good movie.